All right, what's going on? We're back again. 1st of March, today's Sunday. I'm just about to hit the gym. And before I did, I just wanted to share some thoughts and ideas, particularly around what's happening in the particularly what's happening in the hobby. And I guess, where we're looking at as we enter into March. And there's a couple of things on my mind, so I wanted to share some content, and I'm going to break these up into a few videos for you. And again, this is important for me to just self-reflect and have this open conversation about what I'm doing and the truth of it all. And the fact of the matter is that, I had this idea. It's like, where are these people getting these money from? Myself as a dad, it's just like making sure we are surviving, having the essentials like a home and food and all these bills and utilities are all paid, but it's like, where are these people getting these monies from? Because boxes are expensive. We're not in 2020 days. In 2026 now, these booster boxes, these ATBs, you can see the price charts, they're all actually increasing, right? So it's like, unless you're a whale, you're in a different category. You're in the 0.1% of people who can afford these, and that's fair enough. But for everyday people like myself, it's like, how are you guys affording this? Like genuinely, and for most of us, if I can make an assumption, we're just setting aside some paychecks and we're dollar cost averaging. You know what I mean? It's like, if we're working, we don't have time to line up for MSRP prices. We're buying them off the secondary market. And so it's just remembering that, what are the main priorities, and what are we in this hobby for? We're in this hobby because we love this, right? We love collecting, we love the artwork, we love the community. And so it just raises a little bit of concern with me, and it reminds me of the times of the crypto bull market, where it's been so volatile and so crazy. And then there's massive crashes, and I just hope the same thing doesn't happen for Pokemon. Like, honestly, I'm really optimistic and bullish on Pokemon too, and I just hope that this thing doesn't happen as well. I don't want to see, a crazy volatile market. I dabbled in that space. I got burnt. And also with sports cards, I had to also, I didn't pivot enough or have a strategy enough where I needed liquidity, and sports cards were quite liquid for me at that time. And so, I've learned a lot coming from those two markets. And I'm just seeing crazy growth as what's happening in Pokemon, with everything going up, and the same sports card back in 2020. I know that we had the COVID, the pandemic virus, which changed things because everything was going up there. You could put anything in it. It just seems like anything and everything goes up. That's the same with crypto, and that's the same with sports cards back then, and now Pokemon. And it just makes me worried. Like, honestly, it does, because it could still be a good opportunity, or things could be in the early days. Look, I don't know. I'm just talking out loud here, and I'm just putting it out there. I don't want to jinx it or anything. Look, I'm not being a pessimist. I'm trying to use some critical thinking, and I think that's going to be another topic coming into the next episode here. It's like, everything cannot keep going up forever. This sustainable growth is not natural, where we're seeing percentage growth week in, week out, to the point where it's starting to affect people's pockets. And people's pockets are anything like yours and mine. It's like something's got to give, right? Whether it comes from your own needs, your own sacrifices, your own gym membership or something, or whether it be your food, your family's needs, your partner's needs. And so we're getting to the point where something's got to have to give. There's going to have to be a trade-off somewhere. So are you in that position? Are you coming to that point? And so for me, I want to finish off on this note. That's from Warren Buffett. It's like, be fearful when people are greedy, and start to be greedy when people are fearful. So I hope I got that right. But it's like, underlying message is just like, Don't buy into FOMO. Just sit back. And that's something I have to keep in mind a little bit more of, just sitting back and having a zoomed out approach. Maybe this March, I sit tightly a little bit. There's still going to be opportunity plays. There's always opportunity plays. For someone who says there isn't, whoever's new or whoever's starting out, there's always opportunity plays, I'm telling you. But it's like, maybe it's okay if you sit back for a little bit and just have a look from the sideline. So maybe that's something I start doing in March. Okay, I'll leave it for now. Be sure to check in with the next video. Talk to you later.